All right. I forgot I was muted for a second there. We're good. I aided a burger and some Doritos. Refilled my water. And I think we're Gucci to go.
Sure.
Came out of the sandworm, did you? Borger, hey Flames, how you doing, buddy? What kind of Doritos? So, I get the off-brand bag because I am not paying $5 for a bag of Doritos.
Sure.
I get, what is it, like, it's Clancy branded or whatever? But yeah, they're just like off-brand Doritos. I think they taste better, to be honest. The cheaper something is, I feel like it tastes better. It's weird. I'm broken, I guess. How you doing, Flames? What you been up to? I think I saw you doing more Yakuza not too long ago, wasn't it? I kind of meant the flavor. Oh, just normal nacho cheese. Yeah, fair enough. My bad. I went on a whole fucking rant there for about that. So, the usual mostly. That's good to hear. We don't need much. Ooh. I haven't played yet. What was I see? What did I see you streaming? You were streaming like a couple days ago. I forgot what it was. I think I just defaulted it to Infinite Wealth. Oh, Near Replicant. That was probably it. Yeah. How you liking it? Have you played it before? We should probably get some of these meds. These 200 heals are actually really good. 50 to all is kind of a whatever. You know, let's scrap 10 of them. Those are actually really useful to have. I'm gonna buy another 10. Played Automata, but first time playing Replicant. Oh. It is a very different game. The remake one you're playing, right? Not the original PS3 game, right?
Look forward to doing bit.
Yeah, the remake. I do not recommend playing the PS3 if you can avoid it, or the Xbox 360. Maybe for like the experience of it, but like nah, you don't need to. Is good. So we ran into a guy weak to lightning in the intestines. What do we got? This is 1,000. I'm tempted to give it straight to Gunner and put Gunner like really high up, but being 1,000, I kind of want to use it on something else. Man, that's a tough choice. Oh boy. But I heard you can play as Nier's Kiryu in the 360. Play as Nier's Kiryu? What does that mean? You can check merchant passes for his. Oh, yeah. Merchant passives, we got the chance of winning small sum when you punch them out in the overworld. 20% likeliness of finding items after a battle. Consumables increased by 1.2, technically a 20% increase. Further increase if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Which I guess that is what the determining factor of stacking is. If it says if archetypes of the same lineage are present, that does mean stacking. But also, I don't know, is like, does Lucky Find just mean you don't need that one with consumables? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can play as Papa Nier, yeah. I thought you could play as Papa, you can choose Papa Nier in the remake, maybe not. deceptively useful. It sounds like it'd be good for what's its face? Like if you're going to use your mana items, for example, I think you turn everybody into a merchant and then use your mana items to get your mana back, right? That's kind of what it sounds like to me. It's a little menu warrior-y, but it sounds like you could be useful to do that. Oh, it only works in combat, is it? Is it combat? It doesn't say combat. Interesting. Works with every consumable. So then damage ones mean they do... so like a 100 damaging one is going to do 120 damage, right? And its effective is multiplied by that. Maybe on second playthrough still in first round. Huh. Maybe they don't. Maybe it doesn't have it in the remake. I'd have to check. But yeah, Papa Nier I think is better than Brother Nier. I will say like Brother Nier I think has a more I don't know. It definitely Papa Nier definitely hits, I guess, the American aesthetic more than Brother Nier does, at least at the time, including revival items. Ooh, okay. If only the merchant wasn't weak to light and fire. Jesus. Am I gonna keep Seeker? I kind of want to keep Seeker, but I don't. I'm gonna keep Seeker, at least for right now.
Eesh.
Fallen Knight resorting to such foul deeds. Just inherit the passive.
What now?
Don't you have to equip them though to have them on? Like just learning the passive means I still have to equip it, right? Where's it at? Yeah, but if I don't have the slots to equip it, I don't want to waste the points on it yet. But that when I start getting more slots, yeah, that sounds like probably a really good one to grab.
Onward.
Especially, wait, does it multiplicative by like 8 people?
What do you think?
So we bring the fight to them.
How's the metaform? Like a medieval persona. It's a fantasy one, is what I would say. It's got some medieval aspects, but it's much more fantasy. Like we just got shit out of a worm's asshole. That's kind of where we're at. Whoever uses the item. Okay. Okay.
Indeed.
What's at the bottom? An underground lake. Hut on the shore. Ooh.
What the?
He's really been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him.
However,
He had enough time to build an entire hut.
look.
Now that you mention that, you got a point though. This doesn't seem like the kind of place you could live with a lot of people.
Well, I'm heading out.
That is a petrified human? Makes cheaper items a lot better. I get you. Yeah, it sounds like it would be a lot of bang for your buck.
We got this. Just a bunch of
see
weak
the
ones.
enemy.
You should be fine.
How's that? Let's push through.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Hut. Ah,
That's a boulder.
right there.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Cat.
There's like a spot down here? No. This wasn't a thing, no? Okay. Not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Hut. There they are. All right. How's that?
I can feel my power growing.
Seeker 13. Hell yeah.
Cat?
Ooh. I need more ice if I'm gonna fight that thing.
What now? That.
Give you Blizz. I still really like shield arts. That's been really helpful, I feel like. I think one Blizz is gonna be enough. Maybe, hopefully. We'll find out.
Right there.
On your guard.
This'll do it.
This is our.
I hope it is.
There's no way. Let's go.
Quick, everyone, go!
You enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Enemies grant more experience, but you will not receive turn icon bonus when striking the wheel. Oh no.
The power of ice.
I thought you hit
Still
me.
standing.
I step. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
I don't think I'm gonna kill it in time.
That seems like a good hit. There they go.
It still runs.
Victory is ours.
That's such a fucking waste. I hate it.
Cat?
Boulder.
I see the enemy. All right.
You
How's
hit
that?
him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Right there. Come on.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Look.
It's a little dramatic of a drum.
That
Yeah,
should be it.
the blue ones weren't
We
so
don't
much a
know what's
problem in the
lurking
first
inside.
dungeon,
Stay vigilant, everyone.
but these ones, if I'm not like equipped for them, yeah, they're a pain.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Anime.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect to, you, Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
He looks like a mouse thingy. A Ujeef?
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you?
I didn't expect that voice
Is
out of
that
him.
why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters.
A little bit.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come!
Yo.
I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight.
Why you look so cool, buddy?
I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. I'll use this.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage
What do you mean push you this far? I just started the
your
fight.
strength means nothing.
God,
Oh no.
nice one, Captain.
I'm feeling Heisman attacks are wavering. Is it just my...
What the?
What do you mean wavering? We just started.
Multiple Heismays.
No holding back! Something else. Are you prepared?
Try
Be
fight.
frozen!
Ice.
How disappointing.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Ow.
Only a flesh wound.
Kind of fucking rude. It seems like I have to hit all of them.
Comrades, lend me your strength. To you.
I will fight. Gunner! No, I'm all prepared.
Oh my god, I don't have an all.
Gunner! No. Let's try this.
Probably do wide
Oh,
ranging attacks.
okay.
Focus on one at a time.
I have my method.
Tactic.
What can I do?
Badly wounded.
Suppose this is it.
Anyone feel it? They got strong.
Is that all?
Some...
I can feel him slightly hesitating when he
Roll
attacks
got
me.
knocked out.
I'm gonna restart that from knocking out though.
I was saving this
Huh?
to push me this far.
Ow. Fucking hell. Serious?
What the? We've got multiple Heismays.
Capture Heismays, huh? There's a trick here going on, and I feel like it's just defend.
Stepping back. No holding back. Let's get on with it. Something else. Got you.
There you have.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Oh, please.
Ow.
This is nothing. I'm stepping back. Oh, power of heroes! Not this skill.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps, no matter. I can't back down either way.
Let's stay calm. Gunner! Come on!
A blunder.
Nothing ties. Closing the distance. Withdraw
Actually,
it.
no.
Seeker. Try not to worry.
Get a healer.
Thank you.
Tis best used.
I have your back. Is that all?
Can feel him slightly hesitating slightly when he attacks me. I mean, these three are like in sync. This one is not in sync. So the one that's not
Into
in
the
sync is
fray.
making me think that's the one that I target.
Blade in hand. I crush you.
Barely still
And I'm wrong.
Oh, please.
I have my method.
Audacity.
How about this?
That sounds good.
Tactic.
Captain, they've slowed you down. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Gunner! Roar!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Get him!
Time to go offensive.
Troll, your
Stepping
speed's
back.
down.
Seeker. The power of wind.
Hulkenberg's
Is everyone
moving
all right?
slower.
Roller! Shatter! You read my strike?
Hold yourself
Damn.
together.
This should work.
Only a flesh wound.
I'm counting on you.
I can't afford to hold back. Seeker! Oh, healing light!
Thanks. I'm obliged. I stand ready.
That all you have?
This is nothing. What?
Oh my god, did he have to get a critical?
Let's get him some healing.
Dude, fuck off.
The captain's on his last leg.
Looking good here.
Now,
Someone
what's the
get
play?
him healed up.
That helped.
Thank you. Observe the enemy.
I'm barely staying awake.
Can't let your anxieties win now. Come on.
Oh, please!
What's wrong?
Seizing their chance while everyone's anxious.
No! This is nothing.
Why has he got to get a critical every time?
I will fight with pride.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
Let's go.
That's a great idea.
Here's through.
Let us clean up this mess.
Seeker! Try not to worry.
Thanks. Twas needed. Oh, power of heroes! I'll destroy you!
Allow me to use
Alright,
this.
so I debuffed him. So the one that's got a debuff, I should be able to
Stroll,
hit
your
again.
speed's down.
It doesn't show who's got the debuff.
The next one's yours.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Hulkenberg's
Observe
moving
the enemy.
slower.
Found
For
him.
all that we strive for!
Yeah, but it's still not saying he's debuffed. Interesting.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we.
Weird.
Come!
Because I thought that triggered. Maybe he resisted it. I don't know.
Shatter!
What?
Right.
It's okay.
Light him, Hulkenberg.
Come on!
Captain, they
Seeker.
slowed you down.
Now to the fore! Are you prepared?
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Smoke bomb. Run away.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. It is bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
I feel like there was a gimmick that I didn't see, and I just kind of got lucky when guessing who.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed
So there is a
scoundrel.
gimmick. Like when I tried to do an all attack, it just missed. Which that was kind of like my first guess. It's like, yeah.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names
There
still
is a
mean
gimmick.
nothing then. People's support is
Don't
not yet strong enough to
spoil it
protect us.
if I have to fight him again. I'm assuming I probably
It's
do.
frustrating, but we must press on.
But I'm curious like what I missed.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime?
It's probably
Maybe
something
we'll
like
find some
really
clues about
minor,
the
like his
kidnappers.
clothes are slightly different or something,
plan.
right?
Let's take a look first.
Or an eye color's off. Inside's pretty shabby. By all appearances, he
Let's
lives
do
here.
it.
Doesn't it seem like?
Huh.
I see.
And so,
He's but a fallen knight, but the price on his head besides. Under the circumstances, he would not be managed a proper burial. Huh.
Really?
That's the mark, the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much as we learned when he was a... What do they call it, a UG? No. That different group from the one you were in?
the truth is,
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadows. Their duties
I
lesser.
get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard. Discrimination even among knights. So much for civilized.
even so,
Shadow Guard going unseen by the public. Pharaohs and all. Huh.
All right. This is...
A letter? How would he? Who's even gonna get? Who's he gonna mail it to? He's got to get to a nearby mailbox. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much of a script, they must have been well educated.
Mayhap.
Look.
All of these have been bundled layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floors and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange the more I think about it.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
1 second. Need a way of countering his agility. Maybe there's some clues in this hut. There's a lot of cloth. If we held the urn for ransom.
Well then.
wait a second.
Kind of low, don't you think? A little bit. Just too callous for my tastes. And if it's not his child, the gambit means nothing.
In this place.
Right.
Struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does have so much cloth? Dampen noise? Dampen noise.
That's...
Aha. Hey.
I think those big ears are just for show. He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are.
I see.
Then
So if we make noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it.
Nice. Right then. Let's get this plan underway.
Uh-oh. What?
Eyes mate! Come out!
Show yourself!
wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. As long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Ooh, got him.
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Wow. Wow, she's right there.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Danica, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night. Stroll, you think you're so smart.
You probably should have something too. Be nicer to me. Stroll, be more careful. Hulkenberg, I don't know. She'd kill us.
Stroll, be more careful!
That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on the request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Oh. Oh. You okay, buddy?
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Oh no.
If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We'll make you talk.
We'll make you talk.
Yes, we shall have the truth from you.
Here I come. This should work.
Ow!
I show no mercy.
Captain's hurt.
Stop hitting him.
He's not getting away this time.
You say faltering about the wavering blow, but he just fucking killed me almost.
Get him
God.
healed up.
This should work.
The captain's
Is everyone
lost his
all right?
memory. He can't use any skills.
Alright, so what's the difference? Is there a difference? Don't tell me, I'm looking. Heisme. They all say Heisme. Shoes are all red, all A's are all the
With
same.
a single fist, I shape our future.
They all have the same sword. I'm looking at like the clothing that looks the same. I think it's just a copy of the model, really. They all have the same ear cut.
I'm stepping back. Charging in!
Wish we knew their affinities. Only one way to fight.
There's something I'm missing. I feel like an idiot.
I stand ready. With blade in hand. This won't do.
Blunder.
Nailed it.
So, you saw
I don't
through
know
my
how.
illusion.
What just happened?
But I'm stupid right now. I can't see shit. Skills forgotten. I'll shoot you.
I'll use this. Ha! Die!
Where am I?
All these copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
Girl is
What's
staying
going
away.
on? Where'd he go?
Slash!
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Hulkenberg's lost her memory.
To the rear guard! To you!
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
I'm counting on you.
I need to
shall
actually
fight
heal,
as the noble
so
I am. I call upon royal power within.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
What was my task?
Moving to the front!
is there a way to tell them apart? They all do the same idle pose.
What was my task?
Is that all you have?
I don't know.
Only a flesh wound.
There's a way. I'm looking at it right now.
Die!
Ow.
I have my method.
Stroll, your speed's down.
My aim is true from any vantage.
I don't know.
On target.
I can't afford to hold
I don't know.
back.
I don't know how.
Are you prepared? Try not to worry.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg Hulkenberg's
With a
moving
single
slower.
fist. I'll destroy you!
How about this?
Audacity! So heavy. This is nothing.
Oh, you're not gonna do the art? Really? Interesting.
Let's go.
Come on!
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy, Captain.
I shall fight. Seeker! I'll blow you away!
Tis best you.
Wait a second. Something's off. That copy doesn't have a...
Say it. Doesn't have what? I'm seeing shoes.
With a single fist, I shape our
They all have the
future.
same head thing. They all have the same eyes, ear cut. Outfit's the same that I can tell.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I don't know if it's actually like showing me the selected one or not. I feel stupid. There's supposed to be something I'm assuming
You think
fairly
yourself
obvious.
Equal to a Ujief's agility?
Right.
Let's stay calm.
Smite
I
him,
guessed.
Hulkenberg!
I guessed.
By this power. You better be sure. Let's work together. No, this won't work. Gunner!
Cat! Dodge!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Nothing,
Bro.
Seeker! Not time to go offensive. I shall vanquish evil.
Too slow.
You gotta aim better than that.
That sucks.
Slash!
Captain's hurt bad.
now.
Let's get him some healing.
I'll use this.
Captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
I'll stay my blade.
We're looking good here.
Be neither
Seeker.
timid nor arrogant.
Oh, healing light!
Thanks.
Observe the enemy. With a single fist, I shape our future.
It's really obvious once you notice it, not so much beforehand. I mean, even Gallica found it, apparently. That's kind of rude.
I'm stepping back. I defer to you.
It's okay. We can do this. Right there!
How disappointing.
What do we do? That anxiety's hitting you hard.
What?
Look out! Only a flesh wound.
I have my methods.
What was that?
My strength. The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
I do wonder if it'll tell you. You think so? I'm kind of hoping she does.
We need to figure out their affinities
Now,
first.
what's the play?
Affinities.
Wish we knew their affinities.
No?
Only one way to find out.
Interesting.
Gotcha!
I see your
You
game.
gotta aim better than
With a
that.
single fist.
I'm barely
Resist.
staying away.
Well, I know which one it is now.
I show no mercy. There's no room
Fighting
for
his
fear
anxiety
in
and they're
the
targeting him. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I'm gonna be lurking while playing D&D.
Getting
Oh,
healed up.
hope you win.
On target.
That all you have?
What?
You'll go no farther under the illusion's sway.
This is nothing.
Well, we're fucked.
The captain's on his last leg.
Moving to the rear.
Someone get him
Are you
healed up.
prepared?
That helped. I'm obliged.
Hulkenberg's lost her memory.
Charging
Can't
in.
use her skills like this.
My aim is true. Come on.
A blunder. I show no mercy. Allow me to use this.
Aha! Look close. The real one has a shadow.
Oh, fuck you. I guess she does tell you.
I call upon royal power within.
You're not kidding. That is super obvious.
That's neat.
I was looking like at everything else.
Hulkenberg's lost her memory.
Wasn't my
She
task?
can't use her skills like this.
Let us clean up this
Charging in
mess.
to the rear guard. Gunner, here's through.
How about this?
That's very good.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Crush you.
Too slow.
My strike?
Hold yourself together.
I'll use this. Slash!
His original form didn't change position at all. I wonder if that was just like some really bad RNG. That'd be
Come
hilarious.
forth, royal soul.
Nice hit.
A
That was
blunder.
perfect.
Seeker! Let me rethink this. Seeker! Not to
Oh,
the
I'm actually in the
fore.
back, that's
I call
why.
upon royal power within.
I see your game.
Gotta
Damn.
get better than
With a
that.
single.
For all that we strive for.
Stop your missing.
Is that all?
I show no mercy.
Nothing.
It was good RNG. I
When
just
my
kept
fight
attacking him in the
ends
same
here.
spot.
What are
Really?
those strange powers you possess?
That's kind of goofy.
Good. Tis done.
Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujief drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Yeah. He's the culprit.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
The church is
Seems
corrupt.
to me like between the guard corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the guard corps set us up. Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't
Place
make
the
assumptions.
request to get rid of
If
people
there's anything else you know,
in the running, maybe.
You're a strange lot.
Interesting.
Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Yeah, it's the poop.
Ugh, don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heisme. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heisme tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story,
You can't make me talk. It's a long story.
It's a long story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
True.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day. No kidding. Ramirez and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest.
What you want?
Any new info? No? Okay. Oh, it's not gonna even let us. We just have to go sleepy.
Evidently.
I'm in trouble now.
Wouldn't they be wondering why I'm alive still now? Is kind of the next part. Like, we came back to town alive. So now it's kind of like... I would imagine they would have taken action right away. Or they're going to take action, like, right now.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'd imagine Barden's probably innocent. Or he's just a really good
I
actor.
dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms.
You kind of were.
I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick!
Interactables in the... Oh, uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, he's
Where's Stroll?
sloshed.
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Drank himself to red.
Well, Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless.
Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet,
You're really in it. Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Does he drive like
He
this?
doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
what's all this about frightening News? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town. Definitely Heismay. A ghost!
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong?
Morris?
Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
You didn't tell us that.
What are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
Ooh.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I heard nothing.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heisme?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heisme heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heisme's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was
dramatic.
Like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Suspicious. Oh, no good they haven't said they found Heisme yet, so they can't remove the blockade. Sounds like he's gone on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What's our plan then? Should we sneak in? Oh there!
Evidently.
It says from over there.
Huh?
Why is Heisme with you? The guard at the gate said they haven't found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and to uphold it. That's all this about.
Folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, a lot of you. Why'd you run off? I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Jonah cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of children's scream. Lady Joanna she's childless. Whatever you heard could not have been of her family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. Money's on Morris.
It's absurd.
Why is it absurd? I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, if you will help me put an end to this evil, nobody else has to turn in.
Yeah.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses.
But then...
There was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards know about. Huh. Right under the lady's mansion.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of the Cattle Racket Road. Ooh, okay. A well leading into the underground channel. I was expecting that dungeon to be a bit more.
What is it?
It was very, very short in all comparison. So you said there's some interactables in the end. Maybe we can go check them right now. Where is the end?
Now what am I to do?
I'm out of ideas.
Gone to shite,
Thank you.
this ass.
I did talk to this guy. I gave him money before. You give me nothing.
I'm in trouble now.
Fireplace?
Hmm?
Ah. Hot damn.
I'm in trouble now.
That waterway.
More people missing.
What now?
Ooh, endurance. Gimme. I'm kind of tempted to pump gunner. Even if I did this 1,000, hit rate by 10 increases further if archetype same with heck shot 20. I kind of want to upgrade. Should also check the room. Okay. Okay, back we go.
Gone to shite, this ass.
I thought I checked everything in the room. Maybe I didn't. Medical herb. I'm gonna have to make a habit of checking all this again. Can't rest now. Drink. Tastes like a bug flew into my mouth. Oh. Ah. That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a habit of checking all those all the time. Noted.
Gone to
Noted.
shite, this ass.
More people
All right, then.
missing.
Let's go.
What is it?
What is it?
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming. Oh no. Hi, Moore. You know,
What now?
part of me is also thinking, like, since Moore's next thing is merchant to 15, I'm just gonna dump all of this in the merchant.
New skills, new possibilities.
It's fine. Whee! Oh, well, Barden mentioned should be able to get down there.
Ready?
Oh, dungeon time.
Let's go.
The actual dungeon.
However,
All right, what are we actually rolling with?
What now?
Still same thing. Seeker, Brawler, and Gunner. Your warrior's mastered.
That is...
We still need to get rank 3, otherwise we'll be good there. I kind of want to keep working Brawler with you because I really do like Brawler. Alright, so we got Lightning. Field arts. Just so that we have all our bases covered. We got wind, we got that, we got lightning. Put fire on you, just for now, moment.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
You can't run from us.
Please. Help.
The child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
Yeah, same to you, buddy.
If you've got something to say it to our faces.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Dogs.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. Or couldn't they live on the wages of a guardsman forever?
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
Wow.
This
Pretty low.
From a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Not really. You could still call someone out for selling children. It doesn't matter if you murdered a couple people.
I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone.
I can.
Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler.
Yeah.
Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands soiled or sinless, I fight!
Yo. Are all his gonna look kind of like radish or baddish, I guess? Animal-like with the armoring? That's gonna be sick.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
Peril!
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Thief, Dark Sword, Steel.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
I shall fight as the noble I
Looks
am.
like we can't brute force through this one.
Seeker! Perhaps give me your aid!
Negate one enemy's repel physical skill. Huh.
Not the right move. I shall vanquish evil. The power of ice!
You hit their weak point.
Is everyone all right? Oh, mystic fire!
Falkenberg got them right.
All right, so same kind of
I will
sets.
fight with pride. I'm all prepared.
Only usable for heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy, inflicts one-time weakness. Ooh.
Maybe there's a gunner. No. Let's set it up.
Please allow me.
Let's do this!
Still here?
They've got a new weakness.
Let us clean up this
That
mess.
just made it weak to all of those? I thought it was just gonna be Pierce. Holy shit.
They're weak to piercing attacks.
Oh,
Kill
that's
all in one
super
fell
sick.
swoop.
Putting it weak to everything? Oh, that's hella good.
Too much, perhaps? It's over!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's got you?
Nice moves, Heisman.
Wow, you can't possibly have missed that last one, buddy.
Heisman's about to
Oh my
collapse.
god.
Someone heal him fast. Heisman's in real danger. He needs healing now.
Fun!
Oh no,
My aim is
Heisman's
true
been
for me.
burned.
Let's go.
Any attacks on him are gonna hurt. So cover him.
Come on. A tough one.
It burned. Oh, power of kings.
Why, hello there.
Oh, that's gonna wake him up still. Okay.
I stand ready for all that we strive for!
Falkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
Come forth, royal soul. Cut!
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I probably just got him killed.
Help him get back in the fight.
It's fine, he'll be back. I need to adjust my teams.
Stop!
If we're gonna be seeing dogs, no, yeah, just casually run away. If we're gonna be seeing those dogs again, then I need to get Fire and Ice back on my team again.
Damn! The bastard
We need
got
to get a
away.
mage.
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
Easy.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond
I'm betting
the realm
Forden.
of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
I thought we were gonna have a dungeon. That's all that's gonna be. Is that one little hallway?
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
Had to be done.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the prince's curse, we need to make an impression during the tournament. Besides, I think we are the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Traditional wearer burdened by his past has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
You know...
No, it's not gonna let me go anywhere again.
Gone to shite, this has.
Hmm.
Damn it. I'm in trouble now.
You know, I'm thinking this might be a good point to call it. Maybe. But it sounds like we're going to actually go down to the dungeon now. But I'm actually getting to a point where I'm getting tired of talking, to say the least. I don't know.
Good night.
Maybe because so much has happened, I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner. Can't sleep?
Can't sleep, lad?
Oh, talking.
As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Group of stragglers. Can't tell you just yet. Secret organization. Can't tell you just
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask.
Steal everything?
Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves.
I imagine like all bosses and everything.
And 'tis no mystery
always carry
why.
some kind of equipment.
We're nocturnal. We look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances. Loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. my son died, I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
From now on, we're friends. You don't have friends? You worry too much. We're friends
and from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure then.
The aloof hermit.
Aloof hermit.
Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
Yeah.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake. Might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
It's getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excellent, we're all here.
So,
today we explore the depths beneath the castle. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength. We'll still have time to prepare.
It's in your hands.
Oh.
Let's focus.
Days left. Oh, okay. Must infiltrate. Okay. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests.
The search begins.
Really?
I thought we would just go straight into it. Okay. Okay. So now we have a number of days to work with. Okay, okay. What do we have currently? Whoops, sorry, hit the mic. Yes, 12 days.
All right then.
Let's look for any quests to pick up. I don't see any. It is sale day though.
Where to?
So we got another Maria one. Gives healer slot 2 slots, which will be actually really nice. We can learn cleric. Sheesh. Okay. I mean, that's honestly kind of would be the first thing we would do is talk to her, and then we should probably go do selling or any money things, which we don't have a lot of money.
An elder candidate?
We can sell our mag for money. I know that.
Now then.
Hunter crossbow. Sanctor's vigor. Increase electric weapons. Okay. That's handy.
Whoa!
Getting Maria to 4 is super useful. What is she at now? 3 or 2 or 3? She's at 2. 4, I don't know what it is. We wouldn't be able to get her to 4 yet anyway until the next thing. Alright, so everybody, go learn your thief.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Really? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Innocent katana. So it's not the sword, it's not the dual daggers then, it's the...
I see. Fascinating. This. All right.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Yeah. Ah, a new power to wield.
I see. This. All right.
I'm
of course.
Unlocking all this stuff. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
A new means of protection.
I was worried about this. He's gonna have none of these unlocked. I was worried about that.
I see. Fast. This. All right.
I'm
We're gonna have to see this animation like 17 times.
I have retained my edge.
I see. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Steady effort is key.
Not to do a certain quest yet earlier. Is it because of him?
I see. All right.
I'm counting.
You can do it now. Got it. Is it because there's something that worthwhile to steal there? Probably.
My power swells forth.
I see. All right.
Can't imagine. We're gonna have to do this with every character that we get going forward.
Steady effort is key.
I see. All right.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
My power swells forth.
I see. All right.
I'm.
Batman, na 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 na. Batman.
I have retained my edge.
I see. All right.
I'm.
Of course. Oh.
Fruit.
My power swells forth.
I saw. All right.
I'm.
Now you said give him thief, or give Heisme merchant.
I have retained my edge.
Why would I give him merchant in particular? Is it because he's probably got like the highest hit rate or something, or the highest? Does agility play into the merchant somehow? So what do you got? You got dark, you got steel, you got mundo. Do you want the actual answer? Why not? I guess. I actually have no idea what I want to kind of learn on him right now. It's really kind of funny that you could use Sleep Shot just in the back row as a back row attack. That's kind of interesting. I'll probably have to get all the normal magic and everything. Gold attack, weak physical, almighty, damage 1020. Unlock requirements for later tiers of Arc. Oh, okay, that's it. Merchant rank 20, what was it like? No, that just says Thief 20. The future archetypes though, yeah. We'll be able to get Cleric here soon. Which is just upgraded version, yeah. Mahaman, Light to All. Revive all allies from KO with full HP. All allies. Interesting way to say it. Because you'd have to have at least 2 alive to do that. Rank 5, you get res. That's going to be spicy to get. Godly Blessing. Increases the effects of recovery magic by 1.5. Ooh. Nice passive. So I'm thinking is like, we know of whatever Faker, we know of Summoner, we know of Masked Dancer or something it was called. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we're missing 5. We're missing 5 current archetypes, but then everything else has like its extra stuff to it, right? That's way more jobs than I was kind of expecting. Nameless Innocence. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any quest to go pick up that I can see at both towns. So we got Maria that we can go talk to. We have you main healer for like half the game. Love the lineage. I gotcha.
Let's go.
I'm gonna check if there's any new bounties. I don't think there's gonna be, but real quick.
Take a look.
There is a new bounty.
What do you think of this?
Alpha Rockworm Valve Mode.
I see. Hey!
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
3.5, 2K, 20K.
Ooh. This place. Let's see.
Got it, got it. Let's go look up info.
I'm out of ideas. What you want to know?
Oh, you got a bunch of new ones. Inclement weather. Gorto, castle, okay.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Apparently, the leader of the Valmo pack, Kalkara, defeat them all at the same time. You want to make it? Okay. Weak to ice. Careful, they try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? Yeah, I saw them have paralyzed things before. We would have to buy 4 paralyzed things to actually get them all. That would cost us about, what were they, like 8 grand a piece? If we do that?
Here's the real skinny.
Watch out for giant lizards and wild hounds. Gain the upper hand if you can put them to sleep. I mean, I can do that with the gunner to do that.
Got a right gem for you.
Huh.
Here's the real.
Wily bunch, they lie in wait underwater and wait for people to turn their backs. Hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you, and the noise really fires them up, the little ones. You can counter the tactics with some tricks of your own. Get the upper hand if you can put them to sleep. Alrighty, yep. My brain's a little fried now. I'm getting my 4 hours of sleep has finally caught up to me. I'm not gonna go to bed or anything. I'm just probably gonna go get some coffee or something and just kind of stop talking. That might be a good idea. But yeah, thinking. What did it say? Today's Saturday, so we'll get back to Tuesday. I don't know. I don't really have much else to say at the moment. Thinking. It's a dangerous thing, I know. No, I don't really have much else going on. Tuesday, Thursday is what we normally do around here. Plus weekend at some point. Schedule is a little erratic, but normally every time Tuesday, Thursday, we'll start somewhere around 5 to 6. Thursdays I do plasma donations, of course, so that takes up time to start. So normally my Thursdays will start a little later, but the goal, of course, is to start by 5:30, 6 o'clock every time. For the weekends or for the weekdays. Weekends, as today, we kind of started about what, like 1:30-ish, I think it was. But yeah, we try to do that for weekends to keep them go longer if we can. All right. I don't know whomst is around right now. Let's see. No, I don't really see anybody that we would go and raid for right now, so it's a bummer. All right, well, I'm just gonna say I will see you all on Tuesday. We'll continue this. We'll dive into the well and kind of go from there. Or we're probably not gonna dive into the well just yet. We're gonna go do some around the house cleanup. We're gonna go talk to Maria. We're gonna go do everything else, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking is like kind of like debating on what we're gonna go do. We're gonna do some of the quests and everything, of course, because while in transit to those places, you can still do like the bond quest and everything, right? So yeah, it's just gonna be we're gonna kill 12 days in the game and probably try to do the dungeon in one run, as we have done. I might try to kill the dungeon early, just depending on like kind of like what we did with the necromancer place. Like if I feel like I'm getting bored or we have enough to go on, we'll probably just go. But I might try to delay going to it until the last day or two this time around, just because it might be more worthwhile to do. Because I don't think I had a real difficult time in the necromancer place because of what we went in with like 6 or 7 days left, and I was like, yeah, let's just go fucking do it. But those extra days may have given me like some extra like bonus stuff, so maybe it would have been worth not going right away. I don't know. It's kind of hard to like, you can't like really make money without going into a dungeon, so the money you make in a dungeon is kind of, you know, what's going to carry you into the next one. So you kind of just start slowly depleting your money doing whatever. Oh yeah. All right, I will see you all on Tuesday. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody. You take care. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.